The West Australian gave it his all, enduring the same concerning rise in rear diff temperature. By the time Heritage reached the mine shaft, 4 Ks from stage end, the army of Subaru supporters knew the difference in split times. Crocker had won by a crushing 10 seconds. The rally wasn't over yet, but a deflated Heritage knew his teammate's 19-second advantage would be difficult to peg back. Katsu Taguchi was forced to stop around 2 Ks from the finish. His co-driver Mark Stacey was in serious pain after a big landing, and the FIV had to be called into stage. Initial concerns Stacey had suffered a spinal injury were later revised to tissue damage. The stage was downgraded and derived times issued for the entire Capital Rally field. By the time yellows were on display, Neil Bates was battling broken front drive shafts. Ben Barker paid a high price for big air, his sump guard breaking off its mounts and damaging the gearbox on return to terra firma. Barker retired on the roadside. A certain third place in the Capital Rally was gone.
On the next stage, Glenlock, Cody Crocker sprinted easily to a win. Heritage could do no better than 5th, 5 seconds behind. Lying 5th, Jussi Välimäki had been saving the best till last. Just 4.8 seconds behind Juha Kangas, and with only another 2.4 seconds to Toshi Arai in 3rd, Välimäki had hoped to make a bid for the podium. But on Glenlock, he lost 4th gear, a critical cog for the conditions, and he was forced to back off and stroke the car home. Kangas, however, went on attack. He was electrifying across Glenlock and closed to within half a second of Arai. Scott Petter was also hunting a higher place. He charged down Jeff Argyle, moving up to 6th, but the gap to Välimäki in 5th was too big to bridge. Stage 19 keeps, and again Crocker was fastest.
30 right 4. 30
With Välimäki cruising, Heritage took 4th on the stage, easily retaining his 2nd place outright. Crocker and Heritage were heading for an historic 1-2 victory. If they could pull it off, it would be the first time these impressive teammates had ever delivered that result to Subaru. On Keith's, Kangas pounced on Arai. The Japanese had responded to the Finns' challenge, but he was literally powerless. Kangas took over 3rd place by just 0.4 of a second, and the two teams headed for the final Super Sprint showdown at Fairbairn Park to decide who'd be on the podium. Organisers pitted Heritage against Crocker at Fairbairn Park, and the two drivers abandoned caution. Side by side, Heritage was quickest by just 0.2 of a second, some consolation at least. And for Crocker, his 3rd rally victory in succession was very special.
3 from 3. Beat that, bring on Perth.
Mindful of his Asia-Pacific commitments, Toshi Arai was fast but safe on Fairbairn Park. Juha Kangas beat him by more than a second to claim 3rd in the Rally of Canberra, but Arai had taken 1st place in the international section. With a strong final burst, Scott Petter won the Fairbairn Sprint, a good end to a character-building event. On the last group of stages in the Capital Rally, Simon Evans was the last of the Toyota Corollas not to have problems. Neil Bates' drive shaft failure saw him drop back through the field on the stages, but his big margin to local ace John Stilling meant that as long as he finished, 2nd place to Evans was assured. On Fairbairn Park, Evans was the fastest car of all, sealing his 1st ever victory in Canberra. With Bates 2nd, the Corolla scored very worthwhile points in the Manufacturers' Championship.
A 28.9-second victory to Cody Crocker and Dale Moscat. Dean Heritage and Bill Hayes secure 2nd spot, Juha Kangas and Julia Rivette 3rd. The internationals, Arai and Välimäki 4th and 5th. A mixed debut for Scott Petter in the new Mitsubishi, but the Evo 8 has shown plenty of promise. A Toyota 1-2 in the Capital Rally. Simon and Sue Evans win. Neil Bates limps home 2nd. Will Orders beats Gavin Mosher to 4th and is 1st in the Subaru RS Challenge. Subaru heads up the Manufacturers' Championship after the opening round. Based on aggregate times from both rallies, the Toyotas of Evans and Bates earned the equivalent of points for 3rd and 4th place for the weekend, putting the T Company 2nd ahead of Mitsubishi.
A calculated piece of driving by Cody Crocker ensures that he and Dale Moscat win the Subaru Rally of Canberra. Top way to start the 2005 season. And well done to Team Blue. A 1-2. Dean Herridge and Bill Hayes finishing second. After the break, we will bring you the podium.